to put together a list, Freddie, of duos that broke up a little too early.
Okay.
Duos that we said, you know what, this is insane, because that's what we would have done to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. People were ready to split these two up. So I want to take you through a little list, and I want to get your feedback on my list. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Part of Straight Talk, Brother Straight Talk Wireless, JWill, Freddie, Coleman, and Keyshawn, JWill and Max, ESPN Radio, ESPN2.
So I try to do it like Key. I gave you an arbitrary number because I like to keep you guessing. So I don't even know if I'm going to have sound on this, but I'm going to go through it.
Okay.
I didn't even know we were supposed to do this segment, but I'm doing it anyway. We'll do it live. Number 7. There you go. Nice. I knew you would be on it. You're so good.
Man, that East Stroudsburg education, Alan Yates.
Yeah, it's all over it.
P-Sack in the house,
Call
baby.
it like you see it, Yates.
Yes, East Stroud here, Mansfield here.
Here we go. I got AI and Jerry Stackhouse. Okay? I mean, Jerry Stackhouse drafted in 1996 to the 76ers. AI came in 97. That's when AI came in. He was taking so many shots. Jerry Stackhouse got angry. Essentially, it pushed the trade by the Sixers to send him to Detroit. Sorry for you, Yates and Pat Costello. I know you guys are both Philadelphia 76ers fans, but it always makes me think about the backcourt that could have been. That's number 7. Right. Let's go to number 6. No music for the transition. Does not matter. Number 6, Stephon Marbury and Kevin Garnett. Okay?
In Minnesota,
Minnesota
had the makings.
They drafted KG out of high school when he was 19 years old. The following year, they drafted Stephon Marbury, 97, at 19 years old. This dynamic duo was considered to be Stockton Malone 2.0 back in the day. Like, understanding like how dynamic Stephen Curry was, it was off the chain, along with KG, who was like that new modern big man who could shoot threes from the outside, mid-range. It was different. And then in the middle of the 98 season, Marbury won it out. The rest is history, the duo that never made it.
All right.
Number 5. VC and T-Mac. I mean, I played against this duo up in T-Dot. They were different, Freddie. They were different. And you talk about T-Mac was a young cousin of Vince Carter. I want that family dynamic and genes in my bloodline.
Thanksgiving weekend must have been awfully uncomfortable.
Oh, my goodness. And then T-Mac, was saying it's VC's team. He's not getting the right kind of praise. Next thing you know, T-Mac in 2000 was a free agent, won a team for himself. He left for Orlando and left Vince, and the rest is history. Number 4. Yo, Penny and Shaq, man. I mean, these dudes were so different. They played together in Blue Chips with Nick Nolte. We all love that movie, which is a true depiction of what college sports actually is. Welcome to the real world, people. People get paid. And next thing you know, Shaq goes after Penny, tells Orlando, we need to get Penny. These two were incredible. Penny got better and better. There was conflict around whose team it was. Next thing you know, Shaq leaves for L.A. Once again, a duo that never was.
Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3.
LeBron and Kyrie.
Ooh.
I mean, come on. Ooh. Come on.
We had to see that coming, though.
Do you remember all the comments, Freddie, where LeBron kept referring to Kyrie as the kid?
Yeah.
The kid.
Yeah.
And obviously, us knowing a lot more about Kyrie right now, we know how complex he is. We know how much he's like a Kobe Bryant. That rubbed him the wrong way.
Right.
But with that relationship, we talk about best duos of all time now. I mean, Kyrie's one of the main reasons they win their only world championship in Cleveland because of that dagger of a shot he made down the stretch.
And then Kyrie tried to pull the same thing with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in Boston, and that didn't end well.
That's what happens when Kyrie got his own team. Interesting how things have panned out since, but still, that's number 3 on my top duo list. Number 2. Steph and KD, man. I mean, it's crazy that when these guys were together, how many finals they won to, how many finals they got to, KD being finals MVP, and people were chastising Kevin Durant. Oh, you go to a 73-win team. You can't do it on your own. And now we're looking back on it and be like, how come you left?
I said the same thing when that happened.
You win chip after chip after chip after chip. You become one of the greatest teams ever assembled. They were already in that conversation with the 73 regular season win total. And now we're talking about, now the conversation is, I love the media sometimes, man. You left Stephen Curry for Kyrie Irving? Damn. You kill him when he's there. Now you're killing him that he's gone. But that's the world that we live in. C'est la vie. And number 1 on the list.
Number 1.
You got to go Shaq Kobe, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to go Shaq Kobe.
We saw it real time implode in front of us in 2004.
I mean, the most dominant big to ever play the game. a more skilled version of Michael Jordan. Yes, I said it. A more skilled.
You said Kobe's
I didn't say
more
better.
version of Michael Jordan?
More skilled.
Okay.
Operative word.
All right.
Skilled.
I don't know if I agree with that, but continue.
Well, Kobe
It's not
took
true,
all
Alan
the
Yates.
details from Michael and made them slightly better. Now, I'm not saying that equated to better numbers.
No, I hear what you're
I'm not saying that equated to being a better winner
Right.
or
Okay.
where he is in the GOAT conversation because that's Michael.
Right.
But I do believe that Kobe was able to refine the skill set of Michael because of how you train moving forward.
Okay.
So,
I'm not swayed, but I hear you. I'm
okay,
not
that's
swayed.
fine.
Mhm.
And then my honorable mention, I got Scotty and MJ.
Why?
And I kind of feel like I always wonder what it could have been,
Okay.
right? If Michael never retired to play baseball. But still, they got 6, best team of all time.
Yeah.
Like, they're good, but you still kind of slightly wonder with those two if they could have got 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.